Alright. I don't know how to work these.
You have to move to the front a little.
Is it the middle button? Side button?
There you go.
Alright. I love that song that I played. I'm gonna talk about this. Got it. I love that song because I hope all of you are living your dreams. Every day be living them. Be going after this. I'm up here scared to death. But I said last year at the Hoosier training, I'm going to be up there speaking. And although I'm scared to death, I'm up here because my one motto is to always do it scared. And if there's only one thing you take from me today, do it scared. Every day do one thing that scares you because growth comes outside of your comfort zone. Like Liz said, I'm a Montessori teacher. I have absolutely no experience with makeup, business. I'm actually an introvert. I don't like speaking in front of people. I actually can't even look people in the eye. But I knew this business had so much to give to me and my family that I got outside my comfort zone and I went after it. So, can you guys promise me that you will do something every day that scares you?
Yes. Woo!
All right.
That wasn't very good.
I know. Let's do it again. Woo! So, like I said, I'm scared of public speaking. I had a speech in 7th grade, and my mom said, picture everyone in their underwear. I got up there, read through half of it, looked at everyone, and froze, because I pictured them in their underwear. Ran out of there, didn't do so well. Thanks, Mom. But no, seriously, so bear with me, people. All right, so my name's Alicia, and I am from Auburn, Indiana now. I grew up in Fort Wayne, but I moved to a small town in Auburn. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, and this business changed my life. It gave me hope. It gave me back. And now I'm trying to help other men and women have the same thing, because yes, I have men on my team too. All right, so I'm talking to you about putting your stamp on it and finding your trademark in network marketing to grow your following and your business. A lot of them have talked about finding your why. If you don't have one, I suggest you really dig deep and think about what is your why. This is my husband, Jason. We've been married now for 8 years. Dated on and off for about 14. And these are our 3 boys, Jackson, Oliver, and Sawyer. They're the reason I have gray hair just now. But at one point, we thought we'd never have kids. I suffered miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage. We even talked about adoption, but we couldn't afford it. So we prayed and prayed and prayed. And then one Christmas, we found out we were pregnant with Jackson. And then 2 years later, we got a huge surprise, and we had twins. It's funny how God plays things out, and He has this plan for you because He gave me those 3 back right there. And it's also funny how I look at it like God brought Unique in my life right when I wasn't even looking for it. I was a teacher working 40 hours a week, going to get my master's degree. And if you think about what teachers make, subtract that by 10,000. That's how much I made at a private, non-for-profit Montessori school. So we were struggling. But I loved teaching. And then a friend of mine told me about this business that you just have to do. You have to do it with me. I was like, girl, you're crazy. You're crazy. I can't do that. I'm a teacher. I don't do makeup. But I kept watching her, and I watched her success. And I thought, why can't I have that? So the second thing I want you guys to take away is every planted seed, every message, everyone you talk to, you don't know when it's going to be right for them. Because she told me so many times, and I watched her. And that's why attraction marketing is so huge, because when you plant those seeds, you then water them. So I joined, and a month after I joined, I quit my job. I was so incredibly miserable in my job. I loved teaching, but I didn't like the school I was at. I didn't like being away from my kids because, like I said, I had wanted kids so bad, I was sending them off to someone else to raise. I wanted to be home with them. I didn't want to miss any other milestone. So I quit my job and my husband wanted to kill me. No, seriously, he looked at me like, what'd you do? You're kidding me, right? I said, no, just trust me. Trust me. And that is why finding your why is so important, because I quit my job and I knew I had them depending on me. I couldn't fail. I couldn't back down when it got hard. When someone told me no, I couldn't run away, because let me tell you, I wanted to. I think I told my mom I quit like 3 or 4 different times. But I knew they were watching me, and I had to set the example that I was strong and that I can do it because you can do it. So, never, ever, ever give up. Just like when you think you're going up this hill and you think it's the hardest hill you have to climb. Think to yourself how amazing that view is going to look when you get at the top of the mountain. And it's hard because it's worth it. And that is another thing my mom also told me. She does have some pretty good advice, minus the underwear. Okay. Oh, there's a dip there. And I don't do heels.
There's a mop.
Yeah, throw them.
All right. So we're going to do a little clip. Who would you join? These are the different types of people you see on Facebook. So every day you're on Facebook, and how you're portraying yourself, how you're projecting yourself is who you attract. So I'm sure we see people, a lot of business owners, there's a lot of network marketing going on Facebook. And I'm sure you've seen some of these people. A little bit exaggerated, but it's pretty spot on with what I see. So we're going to go over the people you see on Facebook and think about, who would you join? Okay.
Try to get it right.
The time. Did you hit it?
Do I get it?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh. I'm just sitting up here waiting like, what the hell?
I just have to.
Sorry.
He's not connected to this, so the voice might be off.
Okay.
You have to start it, and then he's going to try to line it up. Because that's what we do. We Carnell to make it work.
Make it
Did I hit it?
work.
Or is that like what?
Uh-oh. Make sure you're pointing it right at that light.
It'll take a minute. She's going to go fix it.
There it is!
Negative Nancy.
Is it raining outside? I hate it when it rains. This is just going to be a bad day. This whole day is going to crap. I don't even know it was going to be a bad day. All because it was raining today. I hit every red light on the way to work, then got a speeding ticket. This day is the worst day ever. Just leave me alone unless you want to kick Swift in your face. Some girl has been running her mouth about me. She don't even know what's up. Just wait till I get my little hands on her. She better watch. I just found out I'm about to go inactive in my business, so I need a few people. If you need makeup, buy it for me now. Here's my website. I post about it. And buying. What are you waiting for? And why isn't anyone joining my team? I don't get it.
Oh no.
Did you see that photo that Sally posted? She's so beautiful. No wonder she does so well. I can't even compare.
Oh my God.
Why even
Who loves
bother?
Snapchat?
I think I said you had to get in early to do well in this business. I mean, everyone else has passed me up in color rings. Why even buy? I posted a couple times, but no one's really buying anything. I might as well just quit. I think it is one of those pyramids. Tried a few things, but I mean, it's probably not gonna work. And I just don't have time to put all this stuff in it like some people do. My upline doesn't even help me. That's what she's here to do. How am I supposed to know what to do? I mean, she's just getting paid on me. I might as well just quit. I got this kit. It's pretty awesome. I just figured, if people want to buy it, they'll know I'm a presenter and they'll come find me. I mean, I have to post more than once about it. I don't know. I don't want to bug anybody. I mean, I'm not going to post pictures of myself. I'll just post pictures of other presenters or maybe just the mascara box. I mean, people buy from it. They don't need it. I don't get it. Why aren't people buying from me? I talk about it sometimes, and they're other people. Oh my gosh, I just got this kit. It is amazing. Who wants to join my team? Who wants to join my team? Oh, how many times have you posted on it? Come on, guys. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. Look at this mascara. You have got to get it. Just look at my lashes. They're just amazing. I know I posted about it 5 times already today, but seriously, you've got to get it. I just wanted to message you. I know I messaged you yesterday, and you said you were interested in joining my team, and so I wanted to send you another message and see, hey, is today a good day to join my team? Like the challenge to sell 5 mascaras from my upline. I'm in a contest. Who wants to help me out? I'm looking for 3 women who want to change their life. I only have 3 spots available. Who's ready?
Hey Susie, I wanted to send you a message and tell you happy birthday. I hope that you have a wonderful.
My favorite
I always
filter
wanted long
ever.
lashes.
Yeah.
I never
For
wanted
makeup.
to deal with the fuss of glue or extensions until I found this mascara, and I have been blown away. Paid off our last credit card bill. Thanks to this little purple Susie, I keep seeing all those photos that you post on your Facebook wall, and I think, girl, you're gorgeous. You could be paid for doing what you're doing. Have you ever thought of Congrats on that job offer. I am so happy for you. Oh my gosh, how is Caden already walking? I can't even believe how fast he's growing. He is so adorable. Trying to keep our fridge stocked with 3 growing boys is quite difficult, but thanks to this business, it makes it a little easier. Oh, Diane, that outfit looks fabulous on you. Where'd you get it? This little ticking contraption no longer runs my life. Thanks to this little business, I create my own schedule and my own time.
Woo!
So think about it. Who would you join? Would you join Negative Nancy? Queenie the Quitter? How about MIA Marsha? Overzealous Olive? Well, through this little slideshow thing, I'm going to teach you and show you ways to be like best friend Betsy. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so do you know what your trademark is? How do you find it? So your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling after having an experience with you is your trademark. I want you to write down 3 to 5 things that you want people to remember you by. They could be attributes, your qualities. When they watch your videos, how do you want them to remember you? What do you want to stand out? What makes you shine? These are things to help you find your trademark that really are what you value and what makes you tick. So in your everyday life, your Facebook life, are you aligning yourself with those? Are you portraying that? If not, what do you need to do to get there? You have a gift. Every one of you has a gift inside you. You need to believe in that gift. And you need to share it because the world needs what you have to offer. And we're in a beautiful business where we can share that and we can help others see that too. Okay. So when it comes to attraction marketing, you want to be like a magnet. You want to attract people to you. So think about the people you follow on Facebook. Why do you follow them? I bet they captivate you. You're watching their videos and they just make you stop and watch and wonder what they're doing. And you want to come back and hear what they're doing again. They engage you. They suck you in and maybe they make you laugh. They inform. They teach you something new. Maybe they help you feel more confident. They entertain you. Maybe they impact you. They inspire you. They make you work harder. Maybe they help you believe in yourself. Your life has purpose. Your story is important. Your dreams count. Your voice matters. You were born to make an impact. And there I go on that dip again. Kick these off.
I kept getting in there too.
You want to let people into your life. I think about one of the videos I watch a lot is from Kylie. When she does her videos, they just suck you in. She reveals who she is. She's raw and she's real. She talks about her faith. She talks about her journey. She talks to you like you're her best friend. You want to let them into your life and talk to them like they're real people. I had this customer. She wasn't a customer yet. I had randomly friended her on Facebook because she was friends with my husband. She's 4 years older than me. We never talked, ever. And she wanted help with picking out colors. And so I got her on the phone to help her pick out colors. And she goes, "It's really weird. I feel like I know you." And I was like, "Yeah." But it's because I let people into my life. I let them see what I'm doing, what matters to me, and about my family. You're not just a unique presenter. You have so much more to you that you need to be sharing. So when it comes to, I think, what is it? Did it go? Nope, wrong one. It didn't show up. Okay, so when it comes to branding yourself, there's the ABCs. The A is align yourself authentically with who you want to attract. Attracting people, aligning yourself authentically means positively portraying yourself. And talking to that person. If you want to attract someone who's driven, who's passionate, who loves to talk to people, who's creative, talk to that person when you're doing your videos, when you're putting out that post. And believe that you are that person too. B is believe. Believe in you and your products. Believe in this opportunity that you have to offer, and believe in it as a gift. And also with believing, wake up every morning and say your affirmations, your I am statements. Put them somewhere in a mirror. Every morning wake up, say, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am strong. I am courageous. I am going to help change someone's life today. Say these every day and believe it. When you start to say it, you start to believe it. The C is communicate, connect consistently. And I know we've been talking about consistency here. It's not consistently inconsistent because every day you owe it to yourself to show up. And consistently share the business and talk about it. Because when you do this consistently, not like 10 times in one day, but consistently every day showing up, it builds trust. And people go into business with people they trust. People buy from people they trust because they know after they buy the product, when they need to come back and have help with it, you'll be there to help them. Communicate and connect with people. Tell a story. We are paid to tell stories. Facts tell, stories sell. Share your successes. Share your upline successes, your sideline successes. Share customer testimonials. Share your story and your why and your dreams and your beliefs. You are here to build relationships. See people as people, not just dollar signs or your next business partner. So Liz has been going over some of the basics of Facebook. So when it comes to attraction marketing, I want to kind of go over the Facebook algorithm. Are you guys all familiar with the Facebook algorithm and how it works?
No.
No, yeah, who knows? Okay, so Facebook kind of determines how your posts are going to be seen in news feeds. They weight that by your comments and likes. The more comments and likes you have, the more Facebook sees your content as being valuable. So you want to be, when you're making your posts, you just don't want to post and spray and hopefully somebody likes it. Make them be intentional, be thoughtful about it. You want to engage. Because the more comments and likes you have, Facebook's going to boost your posts in more news feeds. Your Facebook profile is your business card. So when you're trying to run a business on social media, it is not your business card. That means save the drama for your mama. Literally call her up. Call her up and you give her all the rundown before you go post that on Facebook. Because there is nothing tackier than a girl who's crushing her goals and she's going after it and then she gets all negative and trash talking like Negative Nancy. Nothing will kill your business faster. And let's also cover the profile picture. It's you. Because when the first thing they're going to look at when they go to buy products or see who's messaging me, they're going to look at your profile picture. And when there's a little mountain or a cat or a dog, I'm going to think it's some robot. Because Because I don't know how many of you guys get those messages. I'm like, are you even real?
Yeah.
I mean, would you give out a paper card with a cat on it? No, you're branding you.
No.
Your friends list, keep growing your friends list every day. I try to add 5 new friends a day. How do you find them? Old parties, friends of friends. Go add your mom's friends, your dad's friends, your brother's friends, your husband's friends. I know someone who built a pretty large team after her husband's friends.
What?
Do you search friends of friends in Alabama, friends of friends in Italy, friends of friends who like friends. Search that. When you start friending people, then Facebook pulls up a suggested friends list. If you have more than 3 friends in common with them, I tend to friend them. And I don't say anything about unique. I don't say, oh my gosh, thank you, friend, for best. You want your tea? So I wait a while. Like, if you're really organized, which you would think I would be because I was a teacher, I'm totally not. Totally not. But write them down. When they accept it, write it down so you can keep track of it. And then maybe after a few weeks, I'll say, hey, Susie, I'm so glad we connected. I want to take a second and say hi. My name's Alicia. I'm from Indiana. Where are you from? And what do you do? Just talk to them. Get to know them. And if you get to the point of what you do and you have that conversation going and you feel like it's a natural time to talk about your business, great. If not, they're going to be looking at your timeline because you're going to be sharing about it in a way that'll intrigue them. And this is network marketing. So be networking. People you meet at the gym, people you meet in yoga, people you meet at the park or at a restaurant. You connect with them, get them on Facebook. And be doing videos. There's no greater way to connect with people than videos. And videos scare me to death. Still. Like I said, I never posted a selfie before I did Unique, and I never would have been caught dead doing a video. And they still scare me when I go live. But I do it anyway, because I know it's huge in connecting with people and getting to know you and your products. All right, so there's about 9 posts you should be making. And the first one is who you are. Now, don't make all 9 of these in one day. Spread them out over time. Get a fancy planner and write them down. I like to schedule out my week or 2 weeks in advance so I know when I'm posting things. You are not just a unique presenter. You have so much to offer, so think about what you love, what you like to do. Maybe you like to travel. Maybe you like to knit. Maybe you like to make wine. Maybe you're a hot mess mom like me. So I'm not just a unique presenter. I'm a mom of 3 boys who's a hot mess scatterbrain who literally lost her ring 2 days ago and still can't find it.
Oh.
So I share who I am. I'm forgetful all the time. But I'm also addicted to coffee. I had 2 Trento ones this morning. Yeah. So I share about that on Facebook. I share a lot of coffee memes. But I also survive on that and wine. I'm a recovering sugar addict who's addicted to donuts, but trying to make this paleo thing work. It's a struggle. I love a good Kate Spade sale. Who doesn't? Kelly Hudak. And I could spend all my money on boutique clothes. I seriously could. And when I'm not building my business, I'm watching The Walking Dead. So these are things I post about. I post funny memes, and I talk about them, and I engage, and this is the way people get to know who you are. And after time, people are going to find funny memes, and they're going to tag you something like, oh my gosh, this totally reminds me of you. And when you do that, you know you've started to effectively communicate who you are to your network. The second type of post you should be making is the vulnerability post. The first slide was kind of like the surface.
No. Celery.
This next one goes a little deeper. It gets a little bit more raw, where you're going over your imperfections, your flaws, letting them know to get your inner thinkings. If you have not listened to Brené Brown's The Power of Vulnerability, you need to do that. It is powerful. Brené with a B. Brené. My mouth's so dry.
Need some water?
I know. So courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. Our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Who remembers seeing Carol Lewis, I got water. Carol Lewis Newton's post about the chopped celery. It was a powerful post. Because I don't know about you guys, but I had Carol Lewis Newton on this pedestal of being the party queen. And she made this post, and I'm like, oh my God, she's real. She's perfect just like me. She forgets things. It was so inspiring because we got to know her and how she feels and how she is as a mom. She's more than just a unique presenter. That's being vulnerable. And it's letting your network know who you are. It inspired me so much, I made one myself, talking about how I'm always late to school. I'm always late to take my kids to school. And I'm late to pick them up. And the teacher always stares at me. I'm like, I know I used to be a teacher too. I know I hate that, Mom. Sorry. And I talk about my forgetfulness. Like a ring, and if I could figure out where it's at, that'd be great. But this is powerful, and people will appreciate your rawness and your realness and your truth. And people go into business with people they connect to, who are real. And it shows that you don't have to have your stuff together to be successful. I know people have been following my journey like, when's that woman gonna hit black? I mean, but honestly, they're here to see that I work hard every single day. I show up and I go after it. But they also see that I never back down. That it's okay to fall. You just have to get back up. And I share my goals, I share my hopes, and I share some of the things that's going on in my head. I try to keep it in a positive light. Like I said, no negative, but just share those feelings. Because you never know who needs to hear your story, and it will inspire them. The third type of post you should be making is a question post. And this is where it kind of digs even further into your algorithm, because you're eliciting comments, and comments are weighted. So this post was when we started to buy our house, and we were getting ready to go look at houses. I said, which one did you pick based on curb appeal? I think I had 261 comments. And so this is the start of our journey to buying our house. And it kind of lets them in on this whole series of events. But indirectly, it's showing people of what this business is doing for me, that it's allowing me to buy a new house. I didn't say that in the post, but they're starting to see that. This next one is a product post. I'm not saying buy this lip liner, it's amazing. But I'm posting different colors. Which one's your favorite? Which one looks best? And it just gets people to comment, and they also get to see other products we have. And then later, like maybe a few days later, you could follow back up and be like, oh, Susie, you like that primal color? It's amazing, it'll look fabulous on you. Have you tried any of our products? Don't do that day. Write it down. Write it down. Another one I did is when we had our convention coming up, which dress should I pick? I mean, who doesn't love Golden Globes and looking at pretty dresses? So I made that post, but also shows all the fun things we get to do. And they're like, ooh, they get to wear fancy clothes and go to award ceremonies? That sounds like fun. The other thing is, I like to do random questions where it's like, if you only had $1 and could go on vacation anywhere, where would you go? They just are getting to know your network. What do they love? Maybe they love vacation. Maybe they love going to the beach. Maybe they love going to the mountains. In other words, what's your first concert you ever went to? People love talking about themselves. They love giving their opinions. And it's just a great way to connect and start a conversation. I'm doing better than I thought I did. I'm not looking at my notes. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
Okay. The next post you should be making is the inspiration. Blah, 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 blah. This is usually what happens in my videos. All right, the next post you should be making is the inspiration post. I had another customer who said, when I would follow up with their mascara, she goes, yeah, I love it, but I also love coming to your page to see inspiration. It's a great way to start my day. You never know who needs that little inspirational quote that you're going to put out there. So I always like to put ones out that really strike a chord with me that day. The other thing is share your goals and your dreams. If you haven't done a vision board, do one. I did this and I posted it publicly, and I'm showing people I am going after this. Did I hit it? Nope. I had a few. But it's also showing that I have goals and that I'm driven. And people want to go into business with people who are driven. It gives them a hope for a bigger future. I love Melina. Who doesn't love Melina? She's like the queen of inspiration. This girl can just pick me up when I'm feeling down. She lays her heart on the line, and she inspires so many. And if she kept her voice quiet, there's so many that would miss out on that. No, seriously, like, you like saved my life the other day when I called you. I was like, I can't do this. I'm gonna do it. And she's like, no. People need your voice, and people need your voice. We need to be sharing it. If you have not claimed that Punta Cana trip, go do it. Because one, that's showing people that, ooh, she's going after that trip. They go on trips. I want to go. But it's also, it's holding yourself accountable, and it's showing that you're going after a goal. But be finding quotes. Go on Instagram and search like hashtag inspiration, hashtag inspirational quotes. You can find tons of them on there. And save them to your phone. Don't share somebody else's. Post it as your own because people share those. That's another way to boost your algorithm. The next type of post.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. The next type of post is the funny post. People are on Facebook to be entertained. They're scrolling and you want to captivate them, and there's nothing funnier than captivating them with like a funny meme. Who follows Terry Metz? If you do not follow Terry Metz, you need to get on there, search or follow her right now. Her memes crack me up. Those ones where the supermodels doing those poses, and she's like, I saw that and I thought, that's a really great idea. I just don't think I can do it. Oh, but she did it. And people come there because they're like, what is that Terry Metz gonna do next?
Yeah.
And that's engaging her audience. It's pulling them in so they watch her, and then she's doing some other unique stuff, but she's pulling different people in and attracting different types of people. So if you see a funny meme, don't share it, post it as your own. And make it your own, just like Terry did. There's that one that says, my makeup is either all or nothing. Make your own like that. I think it was the no makeup to makeup, it's like homeless or nothing. Show videos, funny videos of what not to do, like doing your makeup as a clown, and then you could segue into back to the basics, teaching them different things. Have a series. Funny antidotes. I think about like when my kids say the darndest things, because sometimes my boys say the darndest things. I share those because, one, it's kind of funny what boys will say, talking about farts and all that stuff. But it's also letting them into my life, how my kids are and how my kids say the craziest stuff. But people think it's funny, and you want people to follow you, not just for your makeup stuff. Bloopers. I love bloopers. Because one, it shows people you don't have to have your stuff together to make videos, and you're not perfect. But also, I have never had more interaction on a video than my blooper posts, because they're like, oh my gosh, you're so funny, and I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm a hot mess. But also, it's selling a product without even selling a product. Sorry, Carol. I'm starting.
Maybe.
No, I'm not.
Go.
So let's get started, and I'll leave you with this. Literally a lip product in our line for everyone. And I'm gonna do blah, 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 blah.
You get the point.
You will be whether you'll be leaving a trail.
I really do this all the time.
Or not,
I go do a video, I'm like, what was I saying?
rocking that
No clue. Yeah.
Whether you'll be leaving a lip.
Alright.
Oh.
Who's ready for that
That's a
beach
trap.
blow
I'm
tan?
just gonna do that. Okay.
Oh, man.
Alright. The next
Not attractive.
I know I didn't screen
Oh
that
my
shots that so
gosh.
well, Kylie, I love you.
Jerk.
The sixth post you should be making is a value post. You want to give back value. Give more than you take. So, I don't know about you guys, but after watching Kylie's video, I don't know how many wanted to make those hair extensions. They had nothing to do with Unique, but she shared her expertise. So, think about what you're really good at. Maybe you're great at making smoothies that give you energy all day. Share how to make them. Maybe you like to refurbish furniture. Show how to do chalk paint. And if you do, please tag me in it because I need to learn how, and I've been trying to, and I don't even know where to start. Or like for me, I'm a former Montessori teacher. I could show how to set up your kids' playroom so it looks appealing and not so cluttered. So think about what you can offer to your network. The concealer post. I don't know how many people thought this was one of the best tricks ever. Mallory on my team showed how to apply the concealer. I applied that the wrong way for I don't know how long. And when you're doing this, it's okay if they don't buy from you. You're teaching them a trick that maybe the next time they run out of concealer, they'll remember that value you gave them and they'll come to buy from you. People go into business with people that give them value and teach them new things. The next one is sharing your success. So you're planting these seeds and you're messaging people. Some of them are going to ignore you. Jerks. Some will tell you no. But that does not mean never. So you're planting these seeds, and now you want to water it. And this is how you water it too. Just giving out shout-outs when someone joins your business. Woohoo! This shows that people are joining your business. They're trusting you as their leader. Your business is growing. They're probably thinking, oh, someone else joined her? Maybe I should too. Team achievements. Your team just hit yellow, pink, blue. Shout them out. It shows to their network they're doing amazing. But it's also showing to your network that you can also coach other people to success. And maybe you could coach them too. Share your upline and sideline success stories. It shows there's so many bigger possibilities, and they have a huger. I said as a teacher, right? They have a bigger support system. Share your customer testimonials. What this does is it shows that other people are buying from you, but other people are loving it, so maybe I should love it too and try that out. Share your goals. Melanie Hill posted this, that she said from the very beginning she was going to earn that leadership retreat. And she did. She can't wait to be on that vacation with these people that she not only calls business partners, her friends. You may think this might sound kind of braggy, but the way she worded it, I am blessed. So always word those as a blessing, that you are so blessed to be able to do this. Then it's not so braggy. But you do kind of want to brag on yourself, but just add in the blessing and be incredibly grateful. Incredibly grateful. Because we all are. I mean, how amazing is it that we have this business where we can work from our phones and earn trips and earn free makeup? It's quite literally a blessing. Share your excitement and your growth. There's so many exciting things going on. Your people are going to think, ooh, there's like more exciting things. Maybe I should do it now. Maybe now's a better time. Candice, this purple card is such a powerful tool. She is able to pay for remodeling in her house and pay off her student loan debts because of this purple card, her business. Not because of Unique, her business. Because of her hard work, she's able to do that. Whether it's little or big, you need to be sharing what you're able to do because you don't know who needs that. When I first started, because I quit my job, I was able to buy groceries. That was huge for me. There's someone out there who needs to be able to buy groceries and be able to do that 3 hours after a sale. And when they see you do that, like, ooh, maybe I could go out and buy groceries, or I can go get diapers for my baby the day I make a sale. How incredibly fortunate would that be? Megan, she earned a Michael Kors wristlet just for working her business. Someone might think, wow, they give out other things too, like Michael Kors and purses? Someone might join because of that. People join for all different types of reasons. But be sharing that gift. You don't know whose life you're going to change. Kylie could have kept this a secret from me. But this literally changed my life, and now I need to share it with other people so they have the exact same opportunity I have. And you need to be viewing it that way. The 8th post you should be making, I know, aren't I lovely, Kylie? Is a lifestyle post. We're not just selling a product, we're selling a lifestyle. Liz is able to sell mascara by the poolside. Who doesn't want to work poolside? Kylie, because of her business, she's able to not have to go in onto the salon on Saturday mornings, and she gets to sleep in and have more time with her family, make her own schedule, and have less stress. I'm able to stay home with my boys and snuggle and not have to miss out on a milestone because of this business. So share your office view. Share your team events when you go out with your team. Share that. People want to be a part of a sisterhood. They want to join it for the social aspect. Share things about today that you have training and support. Because maybe someone's afraid to join because who's going to help me in this business? What's my other word? You're able to get free makeup. So some people just might want to get their products at a discount. Share that. Share about the trips because a jet setter may want to be a part of this. Or maybe it's the person who has never been able to go on a vacation because they can't afford it and they could earn it for free. Like I said, people join for different reasons, and all these will hit on different people's love languages. The ninth post you should be making is the creative post. So we talked about those attributes, the things that make you you, the things that make you shine. Think about how you can put those into your daily posts. So I saw this Rosie Riveter post. It was a stock photo, and I was like, I'm going to post that. Something about getting started with your business, I'm here to help you. And I was like, how can I go a step further and be a little different? So I did my makeup and dressed up like Rosie Riveter. Everyone's like, that's so creative. I'm like, well, I just stole it from the stock photo and did my makeup that way. But it was different. It caught people's attention. Let's say you can sing or rap, like the foundation video. Do that. It catches people's attention. It makes you fun. This business is fun. I can't rap or sing, but I did it. This Watch Me Lift video with the instant lifting serum, I don't know how many bottles I sold because of that, because it was different. It caught people's attention. You want to be captivating. Show off your talents. Be quirky. The selfie one, just figure out different ways to sell a product without selling it. You just want to be sharing it and being fun. Be different than any other presenter out there. Make them want to watch you. So I talked about how to be interesting, how to attract people to you, but let's not forget about being interested. Teddy Roosevelt says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Be invested in them. See them as a person. Not a dollar sign, not a mascara, not your new business partner is going to get you to orange. See them as a person. Get to know about their family. Have these conversations. Be messaging them. Because when the time is right and the opportunity presents itself, you have something that can fulfill the need they have to give them more of what they need and want. Think about messaging people on their birthdays. Don't just post on their timeline, happy birthday! Send them a private message and say, happy birthday, girl. I hope you have a fantastic day. Maybe they got a new job or they bought a new house. Send them a private message and say, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Maybe they went on a vacation to Punta Cana. They're like, oh my gosh, we're getting ready to go there. What was your favorite part? What'd you like best? Maybe they just posted a really awesome outfit. Girl, I had to message you. Where'd you get it? Just talk to them. Have those conversations. Be invested in them as a whole and build that relationship, because people go into business with people they trust, are connected to, and have that relationship. So I hope that you found some value in what I have talked about today. If anything, if you only remember one thing, do it scared. But I encourage you all to go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you've imagined, and think of those qualities that you wrote down, and shine so bright they can't ignore you.